Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denali and I am a full-time reseller on websites like eBay and Poshmark. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you'd like to be, hit the button down below. And if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up today on your way out. It's been about a week and a half since I put up my last video. I have another video I need to edit. It's a ship with me video and I just haven't had time to do it. So I thought I would just film this little video on the fly. Typically my short little talking videos are usually filmed in my car. I recently got a new car, which is really exciting, but I haven't figured out a good way to film in there just because the dash is like in a different spot than my other car. And these are all first world problems. I totally realize that. But anyway, so I'm filming today, excuse me, from my office. And yeah, so this is my little desk setup. There's a pile of clothes back there because I have a haul that I need to film and I haven't filmed it. I'm busy. What can I say? I apologize if I cough or start to cough in my video. I have that cough again. And so I've got a whole bag of Ricola. I'm like going through these things like they're candy because these are so good. Have you ever tried this flavor? Oh my gosh, they look nasty. It's the best cough drop in the world. I don't know if they work that well because I still am coughing sometimes, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Okay, so what I thought would be kind of fun, or just something, is to open up some returns because those are super fun. And I do get returns. I'll have people ask me like, do you get returns? Absolutely, I get returns. They happen. It's just a part of business. In fact, probably the higher volume you sell, the more returns that you're going to have. I don't accept returns on eBay. Poshmark, it's at their discretion to accept returns. On Tradesy, it's their discretion to accept returns. Mercari is similar to Poshmark. If there's a problem with their, the item or the sale or whatever, then yeah. And that's same with eBay. If there is a problem, like I made a mistake selling the item, whatever it is, then we accept returns. But otherwise, excuse me, I sell all of our items as is. That's why we do our best to photograph and put the description and condition and everything as best as we can. So anyways, all that said, returns still happen. So I thought we would open some. And of course I don't have scissors here. Do I have a box cutter? Might have to put another cough drop in my mouth because I can already see myself starting to cough. Oh, I have this. This is for your keychain. It looks like a key, but it's a knife. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes you want a piece of self-defense. So I have this little, yeah, anyways. Okay, first item is, I already know what it is because of the nice packaging, but also the big T. This is from Tradesy. Excuse me. But they do box their stuff up nicely because if the customer wants to return it, it has to go to Tradesy first. They review it and then they send it off to the customer. So, sorry, I need another cough drop. I have one in my mouth, but it's getting too small. This is also why I haven't filmed my haul video, because I talk too much and then I start to cough. So annoying. Let me know what your remedies are for a bad cough. Okay. So are Tradesy returns annoying? Yes. Will they be stopping soon? Yeah, because isn't Tradesy become absorbed by Vestiaire? So everything will go to Vestiaire. I don't know what their return policy is, so. Wow, let's see how much of this, excuse me, video I can get. There's the item. Now, typically you don't know what's wrong with the item. When it's a Tradesy return, they don't tell you. This is what it looks like. It says your item was carefully inspected by so-and-so. Okay. Oh, it's in a real bag, but that's because we likely sent it in a real bag. And that's the little postcard. What's the item? Now, what sucks is I often feel like with Tradesy, your items might end up just getting rented by the customer. That's what can happen. with customer returns sometimes on some of these platforms. That's why I don't like accepting returns, is because it's to avoid your item being rented by somebody. So this is a Marquesa dress. I don't know that there's any flaws to this. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if they just borrowed it from me for their event, but that sucks. But we will relist it and get it sold again. It's a bummer, but I will look over this probably a little bit more closely after I film this video and compare it against what was in the original listing, because I have had Tradesy returns come back to me with deodorant marks or scuffing on them, meaning the customer at the very least put it on, if not wore the item. If that is the case, contact Tradesy. They did offer me like $15 reimbursement to get the item cleaned. So anyways, yeah. Okay, well, I'll look over this again more later and then it will get relisted. I mean, the good thing is, you know, I use a cross-listing service, so it is already in there. It's not like gone forever from there. So I can just relist the item fairly easy. Okay. Oh my God. Where's this? Okay, this is a Poshmark return. So this is, I'm not going to show you the label or anything, but it's just in a grocery bag. Listen, I'm not even hating on that because it got the package here safely. And oftentimes, you know, returns, this is just a fancy version of a trash bag, right? It's the same thing. There might be a little interior stuffing or whatever that stuff's called, but I don't mind this at all. And there's enough tape on here that it actually protects it. So tape is actually adds just kind of a layer of protection to your packages. So if you're ever worried about that, tape the heck out of it. So this is funny. It reminds me of when I first started selling online. I totally sent stuff. I sold a lot of books a long time ago. If you're new to my channel, I was selling books, I think in 2002, so 20 years ago. And I would wrap books in paper grocery bags. Oh, look, we don't get just the paper one. There's a plastic one as well. I'm nervous. I don't exactly know what returns are coming in. What the heck is this? Okay, there's a branch on here. It's not a branch, but you know what I'm saying. Wait. Okay. It's a little bit of a scent to it. Maybe that was the issue. I don't know. Yeah, again, I'm gonna have to compare this to the listing. It might be a scent issue. I don't have the greatest sniffer, so that could be like our fault on that one. What can you do if a garment has a scent that you're trying to get out? You know, obviously you can wash it, but if it's something that's like dry clean only or whatever, or you've washed it and the scent is not coming out or whatever the case is, another thing is you can actually stick it in your freezer. I know it sounds crazy, but I've heard this works really well for like items that have smoke on them. But you can put it into your freezer, put it in like a plastic bag or whatever to protect the item, and then put it in your freezer or leave it outside for a number of days if it's cold outside. And allegedly that's supposed to take away the scent. But please let me know. I'm always looking for new remedies to get the scent out of items. I just got a sale. And yeah, share with the class, please, in the comments down below. So that was a Poshmark listing. So the person's probably already got their refund, I'm guessing, because I haven't been to the post office in a couple days. And I don't really have like the returns that I'm expecting or knew were coming. I don't think I had any intention of disputing them on Poshmark, at least. Okay, so this is another Tradesy one. Again, I already know because it's super well packaged. This also seems like just a waste of their money, their returns process, but who am I? Who am I to judge their business model? Okay, here's the item. It's Tradesy, right? Yeah, it's Tradesy. So this one didn't have that little postcard in it. See, look, I took that second cough drop. Immediately better. What's the problem with this one? Okay. Okay. I mean, I see an obvious issue that I imagine we stated in the flaw section if this was our bad. It's missing the drawstring tie that goes around the neck and here. Okay, I actually want to look this up because I'm like, we either sold it with or without it. Uh-oh, my computer's gonna make a bunch of noise. Let me hit the mute button. I just turned it on for the morning and like all my notifications come in like like all, you know, any okay, did you hear that? I turned it off, mute. Oh, there we go, now it's muted. Okay, Tradesy. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted about a week ago that I've had like an influx of Tradesy returns. I don't know what it is, but there was like 6, I think, in a 2-week period. It was insane. And the thing that sucks is, one, Tradesy items usually sell at full asking price. So it's frustrating to get one of those returns because potentially, you know, maybe like $100 sale or something like that. So yeah. And like I said, you can't dispute them. You don't know the return reason whatsoever. That Marquesa dress looked perfectly fine. It may be that they wore it. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not given any information. Okay, let me add a little more details to this. Because like I said, there's a few of them. Okay, here we go. How did I sell it? Okay, hold on. So if you're curious what this is, it's a Jonathan Simkai, I think I'm pronouncing it, Simkai jumpsuit. And it's a pretty expensive brand. Oh, and this sold for, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you in like 2 seconds, once I can pull up this listing. It's very, I don't wanna say it's very early still, but it's early. It's 9 in the morning on Thursday. Why is this not showing up anywhere? They're making me work for it this morning. Okay. My sales, I'm guessing it'll still be in here even though it's a return. Oh, there it is. Okay, it sold for $65. And let's see, did we sell it with the drawstring or without? So I do sell items that are flawed because a lot of times the buyers, it's kind of like bring your own fixing, like bring your own repairs is what it is. Okay, I think from the pictures, it looks like we sold it without the drawstring. Okay, so that's fine. Let me just check yeah. Yes, so we noted that the strap or whatever is gone. And then there's some small dark streaks at the bottom of the left pant leg, which I'm sure they're here. Oh God, okay, that's a string. I was like, is that a hair? I don't like other people's hairs. I just saw it. Okay, there's some. This kind of looks like a makeup spot right here. I don't think you guys can see it. It's really faint, but it's on the front top or mid section of the pant leg, but that's not the area we noted. It's right there. So that's the stuff we noted in the listing. I don't know why this string is hanging out because it's not in our photos, but whatever. So that's the thing, guys. It's really a mystery. We don't know why the customer wanted to return it, which is frustrating because, you know, it would be nice because it also would give us some clue as to what we possibly did wrong. It really just leaves us to make guesses and assumptions, which kind of sucks. I don't want to do that. Oh, here we go. No, it does say. Okay, I didn't think it always said. But anyways, it does say buyer returned it too small. So that's frustrating. It's understandable. I understand that stuff can be too small. We did provide measurements in the listing. Let's see. We gave the chest measurement, the waist, the hips, the length, the rise, and the inseam. So we do try to be fairly detailed in that way. But yeah, whatever. Moving on. We'll just relist it. Okay, next item is another Tradesy return. And I don't think this one has the little postcard in it either. So I don't know what deems getting one of these. Because it says that it's inspected, but they all should be. Okay, this is, oh, I think these are like, yeah, a pair of universal standard jeans. Okay, let me just check what the reason is. Okay. I didn't think it said the return reason, guys, sorry. Too small. Yeah, yep, okay. So, it's frustrating, guys, it really is frustrating. Yeah, because that Marquesa dress, okay, I'm just like seeing the listing right now. We sold that for $260. What was the return reason on that one? Wow, now I'm like playing spy detective. Too small. Apparently you can just say things are too small and they just go right back. And again, for the Marquesa dress, we said that we gave chest measurement, sleeve, waist, hips, and length. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so the universal standard one though, let me just check something. So we didn't know any flaws here, but I already see one. And I'm gonna look at our pictures more closely later. But there's like a snag right here on the zipper line. There's dog hair on here that I see. Quite a bit of hair, which to me, you know, indicates that it came out of the package for a while. There's also snagging and pulling all along the bottom here. Do you know what I'm talking about when you get that wrinkling? So that can happen when an item becomes very stretched. I don't know if the buyer did that or not. I'm gonna look at our listing more closely later. Okay, there's actually a fun purchase here. I'll save that one to the end. It's something I bought. All right, this is, I'm like, what is this? This is so confusing. Oh, they put in a label over another label. It says it's from Walmart. I'm like, I didn't order anything from Walmart. This is maybe an eBay return. I think I know what it is. Ooh. Yeah. So this is a dress that I actually think I showed in a recent Ship With Me video. And the brand is Alexis. And I can't remember why the person wanted to return this, but I took the return. So I think I could have declined it, but I took the return because they had a reason that made sense to me. And of course, there's always exceptions to every rule. Like, yes, I say I don't take returns, but you know what I mean? There's always exceptions to every rule. And so I told the buyer, if you want to ship it back at your own expense, I will do a return. So that was my judgment call. That's the beauty of running your own small business. You can make all of your own judgment calls. So anyways, I will refund the person for that. And actually I had an instance like that this past week where it was like no fault of ours that somebody wanted to return something. I don't take returns. The customer was upset and I said, like, we didn't do anything wrong. I said, you can return it at your own cost plus a $5 restocking fee. They didn't like that answer. So, but we didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. This is another eBay return. So this one is my bad. This is a handbag that I sold. It's super cute, actually. But it's missing the zipper pull. And yeah, it's kind of raised looking there, but okay. So anyways, that was my bad. I didn't disclose that on the listing and that should have been noted there. So anyways, I will refund the buyer for that. Then last but not least, before my cough drop runs out and I start coughing again, I have a purchase that I made. I'm like, oh, I started to, yeah, open it already. I bought this on Whatnot from my friend Ty, who is Lux Huntress on Instagram, YouTube, and I think Whatnot as well. That's Luxe Huntress. So go check out her Whatnot shows for sure. Go check them out because she sells the most amazing items. You guys will love it. And she starts her prices off super low. So anyways, I had a little bit of credit. And so I went and I'm always gonna pop into her show if and when I can. And so I popped into one and I was looking for the items or through the items that she had listed. And I saw my favorite brand for myself, which is Athleta. So it was a pair of pants. They were my size. I had credit. It was perfect. Okay. She put a note in here. She said, thank you for not being a crusty friend. I don't know what that means, but love Ty. And then, okay, something I can't read. Some fun language. But anyways, you get the idea. So anyways, here they are. And they are, here the cough begins. They're fleece lined. So I'm excited to wear these. The weather is starting to finally turn here in Seattle, Washington. It has been beautiful and sunny up through almost the end of October, but it's gonna start raining next week. So I'm excited to have these. So thank you so much, Ty, for giving me such a good deal. I think I paid like, how much did I pay? I had a credit or something, but I wanna say they were like 20 or 30 bucks. I don't know, they were stupid cheap and they retail for $98. So you can definitely get deals from Ty just for yourself or to resell on your own. So again, Lux Huntress, go check her out. That's it, I think. Is that another return? No, that's the bag I threw over there. I'm glad I don't have more returns to show you, but I hadn't checked my PO box in a number of days. So I don't want you to think that this is like I go every day and I have this many returns. No. And with Tradesy closing now or closing soon, I don't understand this acquisition by Vestiaire, which is like a whole other video in itself. But with that going away, I won't have Tradesy returns anymore, which is good. I don't know. Then I won't have Tradesy sales though, so it's a double-edged sword. But anyways, I hope y'all are having a great week. Thanks for watching this video. I'll try and get my ship with me video edited soon. I sold a bunch of stuff and filmed this haul that you see there. That's the vintage pile. There's a lot of fun stuff there. So anyways, all right, talk to you guys later. Bye.